Hi there, it's Betsy-Morgan, the psychic teacher. Thank you for joining me. I love our times together. Today I want to talk about something that is really important to me. I feel special about because of the experiences I've had. This is my experience of what it is like at the moment of death. That what we call death is really quite the opposite. I've had a phenomenal experience 3 times with, before I had children, they were the closest people to me in my life. My mom, my dad, and my little sister. We were so close. Each one of them passed into heaven at a different time, and I somehow was given the honor of sitting with them, being with them when they took their last breath. It was an experience that's hard to describe because it has been years. My dad 25, my mom 20, and my little sister 11. I can talk about it now without crying. So those of you who have lost someone recently, I understand your tears. It is a pain or a loss that we have to learn to live with. I don't think it's necessarily something that you get over. You don't have to get over it. Just learn to live with it and do what you can to fill that hole with love. Live your life as fully as you can. Once, it was about 2 or 3 years before I could psychically talk to my little sister. I do mediumship, but it was hard for me to talk to her because I just couldn't do it. I would just cry. And finally, I spoke to her. I said, "Hi, I'm here. I love you. Do you have a message for me?" And in her own voice, I heard her whisper into my ear, this ear. She whispered, "Live, live." That's what they have to tell us. Well, at the moment of their passing, I want you to know that I got to experience what I would say is the leaving of the soul. I felt my dad's energy or his soul move right through me. I had a rose garden at the time in my backyard, and he was in hospice in my bedroom in his hospital bed, and I was sitting at the side of the bed, and I felt him move right through me, and I heard him whisper a message of love in my ear. I'm going to keep that message to myself. It was some information about our family and what I might do to help out. And it sounded exactly like what my dad would say, because he's always taking care of all of us. And that day, I spoke to him later. They had come for his body and removed it, and I sat down in a chair in the living room, and I had placed my keys on a sofa, and I said, "Dad, can you hear me?" And the keys moved to the side of the sofa and fell off. And that is an experience that I'll never forget, and that's happened with each one of them. With my little sister, was in a hospital, and right after she passed, we said to her, "Can you hear us?" And she had had a humidifier on the table. It was in the center of the table, and we asked, "Can you hear us?" And the humidifier scooted right on off the table and fell on the floor. These are things that aren't normal. They just don't happen. It was confirmation that they'd made it to the other side and they were still alive. They could still hear us. And then with my mom, she also passed in a hospital. And when we got home, we asked if she could still hear us, if she was there. And the television turned on. And it turned on to her favorite music channel and her favorite song. So I want you to know that if you have lost anyone, if they've gone to heaven, they're not really gone that far. I have noticed that the longer they are over there in heaven, the more, I might say, difficult it is to reach them in a physical way where you will get the physical confirmation. You can get, however, white feathers if you ask for them, or the sound of bells ringing, or butterflies or birds flying or singing. But if you want them to move your keys and drop them off the cushion or the humidifier onto the floor, ask for that within the first 3 days. For some reason, we're more capable of doing that right away. We are. So if you do lose someone that you love, talk to them. Get those messages right away. And then look for the butterflies and the white feathers. Ask for shiny pennies. Let them know what you are looking for, and they will reach out to you, and they will come in your dreams as well. Wonderful. They're not that far away, and they still love us. Really nice to be with you, and I look forward to next time when we get to be together again. Bye for now.